we are back. My sister to let her know. I think we're back. No one's here yet, but I think we... Yay! Hey Karen. Yep, we're back. I don't know what happened there. That was a YouTube glitch because I was getting lots of messages saying that nobody could see the chat or anything, and I couldn't see the chat on my phone either. It just kind of, it was like crickets. There was nothing. And yeah, ta-da! Yeah, we're back. I just imagine like a heap of people at YouTube just going on their keyboards trying to fix the problem. No, it wasn't just you, Fiber. I thought it was me. I think everyone thought it was their own device, but it wasn't. It was actually YouTube. It had some sort of internal error. I don't know what happened there, but we are back and we are good. I don't even know what we were talking about when we fell off, but yeah. But yeah, so my sister is watching because she sent me a message and she's like, I can't chat on your video. Well, someone's, I know about 5 people sent me a message all at the same time saying, we can hear you, but we can't chat. So I don't know. Anyway. Oh, thank you, Karen. So yeah, random question of the day. Who's got a random question of the day? Hey, Sandy. What is your favorite holiday baked good? I don't know. Anything that's a biscuit. I like biscuits. That's in my family. If my sister's here, and I don't know if she can comment, but she'll agree. For some reason, we're a biscuit family. They're out. Well, I don't know about her, but that's my weakness. I don't buy biscuits because they get eaten very quick. What is my favorite holiday? So anybody else can answer these questions too. What is your favorite holiday? Favorite holiday? I don't really have one. Christmas is always fun because of all the decorations and all that, but then I get over it pretty quick. Easter's fun. I don't have any kids, so I don't get that kiddie side, that side of it, the fun side. But I do have a new niece who's she's almost 7 months old. What? She's almost 7 months old, so she's gonna be coming into that age of fun and, you know, and all that stuff. But I was out yesterday at my crochet group that I go to on a weekend, and Santa was there, so that was pretty exciting. I don't know, it doesn't matter how old you are, you still get excited when you see a Santa. Except that his beard wasn't real. Okay, so people are like commenting super quick now that we're all back. So lots of people like Thanksgiving. For me personally, we don't have Thanksgiving here in Australia. I think that's just an American thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't really know. I think it's just an American thing. So we don't have Thanksgiving here, which I think we should because I'm not really sure what it's for. I could totally Google it, but I'm not sure what it's for. But when you see one's food, the food looks pretty good. So Karen is an Aussie. So when someone says to me, "What's your favorite holiday?" I would answer the same way that Karen has, and I would say a place. So I would say my favorite holiday is New Zealand, but I'm assuming when Americans say that, it means what's your favorite holiday, meaning Halloween, Christmas, Easter, blah 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 blah, and all the rest. So yeah, so I answered that the American way. So my favorite holiday would be Christmas, but place to holiday would definitely be New Zealand. So good morning and good evening, everyone, depending on where you are. Yeah, Karen, I do the same thing. I interpret that as a holiday destination, but I sort of flicked my American brain on and thought, okay. So Michelle's made a passion fruit marshmallow slice for our softball cake stall on the weekend. Had to do a taste test. Of course you do. You don't want to give them something that doesn't taste nice. But it sounds really good. We got that message too, that the team of highly trained monkeys has been dispatched to deal with the situation. But yeah. Hey Sally. Yeah, there was a YouTube issue. We were just doing a live chat and I could see myself on my phone and everything. Um, but then all the comments stopped for some reason. I was like, is anybody still there? But apparently you guys could hear me, but you just couldn't chat, which wasn't much fun because it was just me here sitting here talking to myself. Didn't have any prompts from you guys to talk about stuff. Jess's hubby loves everything pumpkin pie. I know, loves pumpkin pie and everything else I make. You showed a video on your compost and worms. How did your garden turn out this year? It's going great guns this year. My veggie patch is out of control. It's like a forest, which is great because we'll have heaps of stuff out of it. But yeah, it's going really well. I still have my worm farm. That's like gone great guns as well. I've been researching a little bit about how to. This may be boring to some people. You're probably thinking, what? But anyway, I've researched how to get a good worm farm, how to get lots of worms, and yeah, and it's really paid off. So the water that you use, we have tap water here, so it's treated and stuff. If you use tap water for your worm farm, because you've got to keep it moist so it doesn't dry out and the worms don't die, leave it 48 hours or longer before you put the water onto the worm farm because the chemicals kill the worms. And I wasn't doing that before, and I was getting like worm population like increasing, but not very fast. But now you can really tell that that's worked. So yeah, really happy with that. And I love gardening in the veggie patch. I find it very rewarding. I think I was saying to hubby actually the other day, it's kind of like crochet. Nothing like crochet, but it's like crochet in the way that you can take a ball of yarn, wiggle a stick around, and you find something at the end. You've made something. And with the veggie patch, you put in these little tiny seedlings or even seeds. And then within a couple of months, you've got these beautiful plants that are growing and, you know, a bit longer and you've got something that you can eat. So I do find it very satisfying. So yeah. No Thanksgiving in the UK? Well, there you go. If you follow Claire's link, you'll get a commission. Claire, I ordered a Timo knitting bag from Amazon by clicking on your link. It arrived during the week. I hope you get credit for it. Yes, thank you so much, Sister Deborah. If you go to my videos, I've got a Timo knitting bag review that I do. Totally love mine. Use it all the time. I've got the big one and I've got the small one because I wanted to see the difference. The big one's quite big. And the small one is perfect for smaller projects. Not really small projects. It's still quite a reasonable size. You could easily take a shawl and a couple of balls of yarn, and you could put your, I would call it a purse, but Americans would probably call it a wallet. The thing that your money and you see this blue thing here? That's I would call a purse. A wallet for us is a bloke's wallet, like where they put all their money. So that you can chuck all that in. You can put your phone, your keys and everything in there as well. What is that next little? I was trying to figure out what that was. It's a grey pom-pom. So thank you for ordering the bag through that. I do get a little tiny commission, which helps keep my video tutorials and written patterns going, which is awesome. Someone said you have harvest though in Aussie. I don't understand what that means. Anybody help? What does harvest mean? Is that an English thing? So Leanne likes Easter because we all go to the park, the kids get to play, get to chat, and they have a barbecue, not too hot or too cold. That does sound like fun. So thanks for using my links, guys. Really appreciate it. No harvest here. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. Just made cinnamon raisin bread last night and we'll be making pumpkin cookies. Oh, yum yum. So in the USA they would say going on vacation, not a holiday. So there you go, that's the difference. Yeah, holiday for me would be the place that you go to, like a vacation. Yeah, it's funny how we've all got different things, don't we? Claire, did my Patreon thing work? Die. I checked it when we were checking it out last time and it didn't, but I haven't checked it since. I'll have to remember to do it after this chat. If not, just send me a message. Harvest is what you have in the churches, and I know what the weather is there as I'm from there too. Ah, I'm not sure. Couldn't tell you. Yay, you're back. Yeah, we kind of went missing before the chat. YouTube had a glitch and everyone got kicked out of the chat. I was sitting here talking to myself, but that wasn't much fun. So we've got lots of things. What's the crack? What's a CRAIC? I don't know. Thank you. These glasses are like 4 or 5 years old. I have to get new ones. Hello, guess what? Still crocheting the hat. Worm tea. Yes, I put worm tea on the garden, which is just the liquid that comes out of the worm farm. Like when you water it to keep it moist, it's got a drainage thing tap and that all comes out. So yeah, you put that on your garden. You got to water it down. I think it's 9 to 1. So I've got a 10-litre watering can, so you put 100 mils in there, roughly. Nicholas saying, I'm sorry I didn't get to Hereford to see you in June. Hope you had a great time in the UK. That's okay. I did. I had a very fantastic time. Hereford visit was very chaotic, so it's, you know, we would have only seen someone for each other for a very short time. The whole thing was chaotic. It was awesome fun though. So thanks everybody for joining us. Lots of worm tea here with the worm farm. Yeah. Also, lots of people, it seems people have got a Timo bag already. If you like the Timo bag, give me a feedback. I absolutely love mine. I use both of them quite regularly. They're really sturdy. And I do have a video showing you a review on there. And there's a link to Amazon. And if you can purchase through there, that will give me a little commission because it's an affiliate link, which helps keeps my videos going. I think my camera's dirty. It's like blurry, but anyway. Thanksgiving is the celebration of a harvest festival celebrated by the Pilgrims and shared with the Indians. Well, there you go. We don't have anything like that here. Mama's Place says, can I order books through your link and you get the commission? Yes. If you follow my link for craft bags or any of my Amazon links that are on my website, even if you don't make a purchase on that craft bag or the book or actually no, I don't have books, crochet hooks I advertise to buy on Amazon. If you don't end up buying that actual product, I still get a commission through the things that you purchase. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but I get a little tiny commission. Like we're talking a couple of cents per purchase. But it all helps keep everything going. Oh, and then everybody celebrates what they're thankful for. Uh-huh. We have harvest in the churches the end of October or November. Everyone brings something that they have grown or made, as in baked goods. Then they give it to a needing family. That's lovely. Learning all these different things today. That's so cool. Hey, Senator from Amsterdam. We got lots of people. Dido says we had our first craft group and had 5 ladies, including yourself. So pretty happy with that. Thank you for giving me the idea and information to get started. You're very welcome. That is so awesome. 5 ladies for your first one. That's pretty impressive. So last week, I think it was, could have been the week before, we were talking about craft groups. I'm actually going to do a video on that and just have it about that and upload it to my channel, because a lot of people gave me brilliant feedback on that video saying that it gave them inspiration to start a new group, or the courage to go to one that they'd already heard about. And they are a load of fun. Some people said that, that I mentioned that you don't need to like everybody or get along with everybody at the group. It's human nature. Sometimes we don't get along with everyone, which is totally fine. And if you don't get along with a certain person at a group, you just don't sit near them. You go somewhere, you go up the other end of the table. Kim Nelson says, I worked in horticulture for 10 years and had a worm farm in the nursery, just as relaxing as crochet for me. I find them fascinating. And they make all my scrap veggies and stuff from, when you're cooking or whatever, or even stuff in the veggie patch that maybe hasn't grown properly or it's started to rot because you haven't picked it quick enough. Chuck it in the worm farm, they eat it up and they process it out, and you get this good stuff to put back in the garden. It's awesome. And they do all the hard work. We've got Zebra Kitten checking in from Scotland on her second live. Yay! It's pretty late there for you, isn't it, Zebra? Purdy's rubbing on the laptop again. Can you hear me talking? I don't know if he knows my voice. We've got Anne from Cold Wind I can't say that word. Winconstant? I'm sure that's wrong. Good morning, Karen. Yes, I've seen people getting snow. I saw New Zealand, South Island, got snow. It is November. So for them, it's going into summer, December summer, and they got some snow. Yes, he can, and yes, he does. Hey, Purdy. How do you start a crochet group? Okay, starting a crochet group, we can talk about it again. I'll do it very quickly. How I started mine was I just approached a local cafe, asked if I could have a crochet group there. At the time, there was only one person, and it was me. So for 3 weeks, sat there by myself, just eating cake and drinking hot chocolate and crochet, so it wasn't all bad. So there by myself for 3 weeks. Oh, and put up notices on local notice boards around the town. And yeah, for 3 weeks, no one turned up, and I thought I'm going to give it a go for a month. And if no one turns up, then I can say that I gave it a go. And I was going to plan on doing it, in another 6 months and see if it will get any interest. But one lady turned up on the last time so the fourth week that I tried, and a lady turned up and she said, "Oh, I've been meaning to come, but I've just been busy, and my sister-in-law wants to come, but she was busy this week and she'll be here next week." So for 3 weeks there was just me, and then the fourth week there was myself and another lady, and then fifth week there was 3 of us, and it just continued to build each week. And then we got too big for the cafe because there was about 10 ladies, and we got too big. It was only a really small cafe. So we went to one of our local clubs. It's a lawn bowling club. So it's an outside lawn bowls. I don't know if you have that in America. It's very, very popular here in Australia. There are lots of, we call them bowling clubs, but it's an outdoor lawn bowl. So it's on grass that's very short and very perfect. Yeah, we went down there and I said, "Look, we've got a group of ladies. Could we meet down here? Blah, blah, blah." They also do food there, so we could eat lunch if we wanted to. 11 or 12 years, I've lost count. It's 11 or 12 years later, we are now, and there's over 30 ladies that go. It's on every week, so they kind of may go 1 week and may not go the next week. So it's around 20 people that show up, and they love it, and it's great. And yeah, not everyone. No, hang on, this is going to sound terrible. All I've got to say is you don't need to like everybody in the world. So you may not get along with someone. You sit at the opposite end of the table. That's easy. Problem sorted. But you'll find people there. I've got people who are lifelong friends now. And yeah, it's awesome. You will make lots and lots of friends. So we've got 68 people watching and 34 likes. Yay! Awesome. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. Rowan says, do you have any special tips for amigurumis? I have 0 tips for amigurumi, that word, because I don't make them. But I know a lot of people do, so if you've got any tips for them, please put them in. Wisconsin. Thank you, Fiberific. I knew there was a way to say it. Everybody's saying thank you for the reminder. I don't know what I reminded them about, but no worries. Daigo has her internet back. Yay! Awesome. Karen posted on her local Facebook mummy group and asked if anyone wanted to join a craft group. Lots of people said yes. Now to find a venue and hope people turn up. That's so awesome. Yeah, these days, like 12 years ago, Facebook, was it even a thing? I don't know. But that definitely wasn't an option. But now you can easily advertise to people. You don't even have to put a notice on a notice board. That sounds like so, last century. But you do that as well, because not everybody has Facebook. And it's simple. You just type a thing up, stick it on there. It's free. So, yeah. Even ask if the place where you would like to hold it would like to put a little notice in their window. That might help. But you're surprised how many people turn up. Yeah. And don't worry if people turn up and they don't turn up the next week. That's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if people don't come back. It may not because it won't be because they don't like it. Like, things happen. They may have moved. They may have got a job. Something else has come up on that day. Don't take it personally if the people don't come back. It's nothing, it's not personal. Some people may try the crochet group and think, okay, that's not for me. There's all different reasons. But they're all there for the same reason. They're all there to meet someone who has the same interest, who likes crochet. Ours is a crochet knitting group, so there's people that knit and crochet. We've had people come who say, oh, look, I'm a cross stitcher. I don't knit or crochet, but could I just come and just lost for words, just to mingle, make friends. Doesn't matter. Dodo says, I approached a local golf club to meet there and put my notice in email newsletter, and I did a letterbox drop in my street. Got to start somewhere. Exactly. So I'm quickly going through this. Mildred said, I found my knitting and crochet club on meetup.com. I've been attending for 5 years now and absolutely love it. Yeah, it's good fun. Karen says, I joined a craft group when I moved to Brisbane. OMG, it was too big and so many personality issues, ended up leaving. Yep, you may go to a group and it may not be for you, but don't stop that for you to go into another group or starting your own. Jess says, my amigurumi makes sure crochet with a tight tension, otherwise you'll see the loose stuffing. Very, very true. PJ says, I have a worm factory. It has 3 to 4 tiers in it. So does mine. And you put cocoa core in it, then the worms, and I have it in my mud room and all my kitchen scraps after I put them through a blender. Awesome. Dido's in Canberra. I'm going to sneeze. Sorry. Bessie says, we have a group of ladies who sew lap gowns for vets and anyone who wants to come and crochet or knit, and that's fine too. We just like to get together and visit. Exactly. It's just about getting together and having a good old chinwag. Leanne says, I'm trying to get my skill up in amigurumis. Even tension is important. And practice with some basic ones first. That's what I'm doing. Great tips, Leanne. Oh. My nose is... something's gone up my nose. I'm just scrolling. Oh, Kim's got a yarn delivery. Oops, sorry guys. So thanks everybody for joining us. What's the time now? Yeah, I've got a lot of work to do today. Some things on my website I don't know how to explain it. been waiting for something on my website for a long time, for a couple of weeks, actually no, a couple of months to get sorted. And let's just not go there, but let's just say it's fixed. So I have to get all that stuff done. And it involves visiting every single page. I don't know how many pages there are, but let's just say there's a lot. There's probably over 500. You wouldn't think so, would you, really? But yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to make a video on crochet groups and just how I started mine, like the story behind mine. And yeah, I think it's, if you're thinking about doing one, do it. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So do we have any more random questions of the day? We have 47 likes. Thanks, everybody. And we have 61 people viewing at the moment. I don't know why, but my comments are not scrolling. So LM, I don't know how to pronounce that, Lath. I think it says, what's everybody working on? What am I working on? I'm in between projects at the moment. I was knitting a shawl, which I can't show you because it's soaking in some water and hair conditioner. Just a little bit of hair conditioner, maybe about that much. Fill your thing up as much water as you need to soak your item. Warmish water. If it's a woolen project, don't use hot water. Don't use any friction when you're soaking it. Just pop it in and like push it under the water. And then leave it from anywhere from half an hour to overnight to a couple of days if you forget about it when it's there. Ask me how I know. Yeah, and then rinse it out with cool water and then block it. Lots of videos about blocking crochet and knitting. Here, well, knitting's basically the same as blocking crochet because it's just the same sort of thing. So, yep, I've rinsed it. I've just got to pin it out. Rubrific is trying to fix a second monitor. It's not sizing correctly. That sounds not like any fun at all. What is the time here right now? It is approximately 11:15. Oh, I'm looking over there. I've got, yeah, it's 11:15. That clock must be wrong up there. Yeah, it's 10:47. The clock up there says something else. Sandra is working on a flag afghan and a gratitude scarf. Zebra Kitten is working on her second me shawl. Thank you. Which is one of my crochet designs, if you didn't know. It's a crocheted shawl. I've just finished my 5th cozy cow and just been asked to make another. Everyone loves them. The cozy cows are brilliant. I have one, the one that's in the video tutorial I kept, and I love wearing it. It is a cowl, so like a straight cowl with a V at the front. That's a terrible description. So it's like you're wearing a shawl because it's got like a V, like this bit is all like a triangle, but then it goes up around your neck. So it's like a shawl and a cowl in one. So it doesn't fall off like a shawl sometimes does. And personally, I find with cowls that, yeah, they're great for keeping my neck warm, but I need to keep my chest warm because if my chest gets cold, then I get cold. So that's why I designed that. They're brilliant. You can make them as long as you want at the front. You can make them as big as you want around the neck, as high as you want around the neck. You can change it all up, make all different types. Jess O needs to make tassels for her shawl. I've got a video tutorial how to do that. I cracked myself up. Michelle says, I want to make some Christmas decorations, but have to get some more cotton yarn. Yay, yarn shopping. Becky's making 2 snowflakes. Dido's making slippers from a YouTube person speaking Egyptian, so no sound on. Ah, yeah, that would be interesting. But some video tutorials, even though they're speaking a different language and you have absolutely no idea what they're talking about, the directions, their physical directions, like what they're doing with their hands and their crochet hook, are so good that you don't need to understand what they're talking about. Sally says, well, I finished my top, the one I designed on Saturday, and also working on the Adelong sweater by Deanne and the Havana cow. Ooh, you designed a top. Congratulations. I don't know if I've seen that on Instagram. I'm not sure. I probably have and haven't realised it's yours. But yeah, the Adelong sweater is by Deanne. Deanne's not here today. I don't know. She's probably busy. She is a fellow Australian crochet designer, and her handle, her business name is Addie Day Designs. I forgot to introduce our moderators today. How rude of me. Today we have Fiberific, which is Chantel from Australia. And Fiberific has her own website where she sells crochet and knitting tools and also hand-dyed yarn. I just realised I haven't brushed my hair this morning. But anyway, yeah, hand-dyed yarn, which is amazing. I can show you some right now. It's so squishy. This is her DK base, and so is this one. This is the coffee color. This is beautiful. I'm not a brown person, but this is absolutely gorgeous. It's a coffee. This is called coffee yarn. It's her squishy 8-ply base. And then this is called Tiff. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure this one's called Tiff. So nice. So soft and squishy. They've been blocked, so they've all gone soft and lovely. Fabric says, I need to send you some delicate wash. Hair conditioner should not be used on wool. Really? Well, it works fine. It works good on my stuff. It's okay. The one that I'm using is, it's actually acrylic. So it's not going to matter on that project. I'm going to sneeze now. Because, I'm not allergic to wool, but I'm a sneezy person. Mary is working on a king-size afghan with scrap yarn. Oh, that sounds like a lot of work, but it does sound beautiful too. Brenda is making hats. Hey, Brenda, thanks for joining us. Jennifer says, I've just finished the stacked granny lapgan and just started the Wanderlust scarf. I haven't heard of any of those projects, but they sound really cool. Anyone on Ravelry, please post your name. Sorry, I've got itchy nose. And that's from LM, I think it says Lorth. I'm sure I'm butchering your username. I'm so sorry. But if anyone's on Ravelry, just put your Ravelry name in and you can, I think you add them as a friend over there. I'm not sure. It's really hard to keep up. Do you follow someone, like someone, add them as a friend? So Kathleen says, I live north of Lithermore. Never remember Lemmore. I was just close to Visala. Yeah. Rowan's impressions saying, what's your favourite thing to crochet? At the moment, personally, shawls. Yeah. I really like crocheting shawls. There's fluff up my nose. And that's why it's making me sneeze. That would be my very favourite thing to crochet at the moment, and it's really hard. I keep designing all these shawls and think people are going to get sick of it, so I'm trying to mix it up. Zebra Kidman says, Jesso, I've been making the tassels Claire did the tutorial for and have had some many lovely comments on them. Thank you, Zebra Kidman. I've seen your ones on Instagram actually, and they look fantastic. They do. They're really cool. And it's not as hard as it looks in the video. It's actually quite easy to do. It's just that first time you got to figure out where the tassel, like the ends of the yarn, where they go through the loop. But once you get that bit, you go, oh, it's like a light bulb moment. You're like, oh, I get it. Crochet CJ says, started my first sweater. I may have been too ambitious. It's a Celtic cable, and I don't think it's turning out right. Wow, that sounds beautiful though. Anne says, I'm just finishing knitting fingerless mitts, starting knit mittens, and crocheting a shawl. Beautiful. How cold is the water today for your blocking? I've watched your video. That one there, that was when we were in New Zealand, and I'm pretty sure that was the first house we lived in, and it was using a red bucket. And that house had no hot water in the laundry, which is where I filmed that. New Zealand tap water is freezing cold. It's not like here, we don't get cold water. Generally not that cold out of the tap. But yeah, I've hot water in my laundry sink here, so yay. Yay for my fingers. Oh, thanks for the laugh. That house pressure, the water pressure was terrible. It's horrible having showers. Daigo has 7 whips to finish by Christmas. Can she do it? Go, Daigo! I bet you can. Oh, and our other moderator, I got completely sidetracked. Our other moderator, as you've probably realised, is Jess O. And Jess O is my awesome friend and helps me out behind the scenes. She's currently helping me work on my website. We are like Energizer bunnies. I don't know if America gets Energizer bunnies, and on the old adverts it was a battery, Energizer battery. Okay, that's a long story to explain if you don't know what that is. We're working really crazy behind the scenes. Leanne's really trying to finish a huge project. I feel like a crochet so slow, sloth-like. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing. I'm just picturing the sloth crocheting. Do you consider yourself a quick crocheter, Claire? Yes. And everybody, do you? Yes, I do. I do consider myself to be quite a fast crocheter. Mainly because people tell me, they're like, OMG, you crochet so fast. I literally cannot see what you're doing. It's like, really? But I used to race myself. Yeah, I'm a bit of a weirdo. I used to time myself and see how many stitches I can get, like 20 seconds or 30 seconds, and try and beat myself. So now I just crochet quick anyway. Rowan's making Lucas Bear and a swing coat. Bessie has to go, so thanks for joining us. Kathy's very slow at crocheting. Excuse me. Fiberific loves the Adlong sweater. Yes, it's very, very beautiful. And you've made your own in your own yarn, and it looks awesome. Kim's making a mandala baby blanket for the lady in the bank. Oh, your own design. Wow. How exciting. Judy says, will you have a cable cardigan crochet soon? I want to crochet for my grandkids. We have a cable cardigan. I don't have any cable cardigans planned. Sorry about the autofocus on that. I can see it going in and out. I don't have one planned, but it is something I want to do. So you won't get it before Christmas. Put it that way. PJD is knitting a pair of socks 2 at a time. Just got the ribbon at the top to go and toe up on a magic loop. What colour socks are you making? Jess O finished a shawl. She's got to type up a pattern. I've seen the shawl. It's really good. She's got to type up the pattern though. One of these days I'll get my hands on some of her yarn. Jess, do you not have any fiberific yarn? Your yarn supplier needs to be sacked. I don't know who she is, but she needs to send you some yarn. Oh, so fiberific, yes. You also have a YouTube channel. Not with it today. Big weekend. Just did so much. Anyway, you also have a YouTube channel and has a live chat every Thursday morning, Australian time. Not everywhere else in the world, Australian time. So Google 10 a.m. Brisbane time, which is an hour before me because... No, hang on. An hour after me because they're on daylight we are on daylight savings at the moment and Brisbane isn't. So whatever time 10 a.m. this morning was for you for this chat, wherever you are in the world, add an hour, and that's when Chantel has her awesome live chats. Her live chats are like super fun because she actually has different camera angles and all sorts of things, and shows you how to do things, and yeah, it's really fun. Great community over there. Go and check it out. So yeah, Thursdays, and Chantel has her live stream scheduled. I can't at the moment because I'm using my phone, but she's got her live streams scheduled. So when you click on it, it will tell you when it's going to come on, and it should tell you in your time, I think. So that's really handy. Oh, Sally's put in her stories. Guess who I am going to be stalking on Instagram after? Yeah, Daigo's favorite color. Oh, I'm a brown lover. Well, that yarn is beautiful. I need to try and get through these comments because I know I'm way behind. Leanne says, have you chatted your new shawl pattern yet? I just want to get it on my hook ASAP. I just see you have. No, I have chatted about my new shawl. I think I did it in the last video. I'm sure I've shown it before. Okay, so hair conditioner is fine on acrylic. Yay, because that's what I did. I do have a new shawl pattern coming out. If you check out my Instagram, you can see a sneak peek. You don't need to follow, like you don't have to have Instagram on your phone or your computer or whatever. You can actually just go to Instagram and just look up YouTube Bob Wilson 123, and that's my account. And yeah, you can check out the new shawl that's coming out. There's only a very sneak peek, so yeah, I did totally get wool up my nose. I'm trying just to go through these comments really quick because I'm way behind. And I'm missing out on all the fun. Yes, tank water is definitely colder than normal tap water because it's in those concrete tanks. Silly question, what are we doing on Ravelry? I'm not doing anything on Ravelry. Terrible over there. I don't really use it for that much for chatting and stuff. Yeah, Funrific's running off to schedule the next live chat. Sorry. It's not for a few days, so you can come back and check it out. Annie's from Aubrey, and she's still hang on, my thing. Oh, it's from Aubrey, still doing Christmas hand towels to sell. Bob Wilson is the first person I ever followed on Instagram. Thank you, Mildred. I really appreciate it. And if you don't follow me over on Instagram, we are getting very close. Well, I am getting very close to 10,000 followers over there, which is awesome. When you get 10,000 followers on Instagram, it unlocks some extra perks. So I'm really, really trying to get my 10,000 followers, and I'm hoping to get it before Christmas, and I need less than 500 new followers, so I'm pretty sure I could get it done by Christmas. That's my goal. And if I don't have it by Christmas, I'd really like to have it by my 10th anniversary, which is February the 22nd. February 22nd next year. 10 years. We're going to have a giveaway on Instagram when I hit 10,000. And we're also going to have a giveaway here on YouTube when I hit 10 years. So I'd like to hit them around the same time because 2 10s is really cool. Angie says, speaking of your new shawl, I made your 8-star baby blanket and it turned out great. Thanks for the easy pattern. Yours was very easy to follow. Thank you. Thanks, Angie, for the great feedback. I really appreciate it. Someone must have asked about what my username was, but Jess has just answered that in the things. Okay, so Fiberific's next chat is scheduled, so when you go and check out her YouTube channel, you can see when the next chat will be. They're lots of fun. I always join in over there, if I can. Sometimes I'm very busy with work, but if I can, I try and join in because lots of people here cross over to Chantel's chat and we have lots of fun as well. So yeah, you get to know people and it's like having your own little virtual knit night, day, afternoon, wherever you are. So it's lots of fun. All right, guys, I think I'm going to log off because we've been chatting for 45 minutes, but we also did have the other one that we had that didn't work properly. So thanks everybody. Hit that thumbs up. I would really, really, really appreciate it. 65 people watching at the moment. That's awesome. So I really thank everybody for watching today. And again, I don't know if anybody caught it at the beginning. I apologize for last week. I had to exit really quick. I had all these things happen at once. I had to go and pick up a friend. My dad turned up. My husband was trying to get my attention. And I kind of panicked and just went, okay, I've got to go by. But then when I hit the exit button, like there's like a little X about there on my screen, I noticed at the top it came up with super chat and I totally missed it because I mustn't have got through all the comments in time. So I really apologize for not saying thank you to that person that gave me the super chat. I don't know if anyone remembers who it was. I didn't see the person's name or anything, but whoever you were, I want to say a huge thank you. And I really appreciate it. And so sorry that I didn't say thank you on last week's live chat because that's just totally rude of me. But I literally didn't see it until I'd hit the X. I was hitting the X and the thing was there. So it was like, oh, and it was gone. Yeah. So I really apologise. I didn't realise that there was one there because my comments maybe weren't scrolling automatically and it was stuck. So because that's what happens if I pause the comments, I've got to unpause it for them to scroll. So really, really appreciate it. I don't know if anyone is sticking around for the last word. I haven't been able to do that on my phone because it doesn't come up. But when you're on the PC, and for me it disappears, but for you guys the chat should still be there and you can get the last word. It's just a fun little game. So good luck everybody for the last word. I hope to see you all next week. I say this every week and I'm going to try and figure out how to use my laptop again because it's not working. Jess has work to do, so she can't stick around this time. Yes, you do. We're going to be working like crazy ladies today on the website. So if you go on the website and there's maybe a little bit of a weird look about it, then it's only temporary and we're getting it all sorted. We're going through and getting everything fixed. So yeah, thanks everybody. I hope you have a fantastic week or weekend because some of you are still in Sunday, even though I'm in Monday. So yeah, thanks for joining everybody. Really appreciate it. If you could hit thumbs up before you go, that would be great. And I'll see you all next week. Bye.